Minnesota man solves political divide with a spork. In a bold move to bridge America's political chasm, 57-year-old Minnesota resident Carl "Sporky" Gunderson was arrested this week for what authorities are calling a politically motivated double sporking. The victims, a prominent local Democrat and her husband, were reportedly found in their Prius, clutching their reusable coffee tumblers, with sporks embedded in their "Coexist" bumper sticker. Gunderson, a self-proclaimed independent thinker who sources his worldview from a mix of X-Posts, AM radio, and his uncle's blog, allegedly targeted the couple after a heated city council debate over whether to rename a park Unity Green or Freedom Field. Sources say Carl snapped when the Democrat suggested adding a community garden, muttering, "Kale is socialism in leaf form." Armed with a spork pilfered from a local Chipotle, Gunderson executed his plan under the cover of a Minnesota blizzard, shouting, "This is for the moderates," as he fled into a snowbank. Neighbors described him as mostly normal, except for his habit of yelling at his Roomba for spying for big tech. At a press conference, the sheriff, visibly confused, held up the spork in an evidence bag, saying, "We're not sure if this is a hate crime or just bad cutlery choices." Meanwhile, X exploded with hashtags like #SporkRevolution and #ForksNotForce, with some users hailing Gunderson as a patriot and others demanding spork control laws. Political pundits were quick to spin the narrative. On CNN, a teary-eyed analyst called it a tragic escalation of utensil-based tribalism. Fox News countered, claiming the spork was planted by Antifa to frame patriots who prefer forks. MSNBC ran a 20-minute segment titled "Sporks, the Weapon of White Supremacy?" Despite Gunderson's LinkedIn profile listing his hobbies as ice fishing and collecting vintage bottle openers. In a twist, Gunderson's lawyer argued the spork was a cry for bipartisanship, noting its hybrid spoon-fork design symbolizes compromise. The judge, unimpressed, set bail at $50,000 or 10,000 sporks, whichever comes first. As the nation mourns, local leaders are planning a candlelight vigil at the park, now tentatively called Spork Memorial Meadow, where attendees will hold aloft biodegradable utensils in solidarity. Meanwhile, Chipotle has quietly removed sporks from its Minnesota locations, citing an abundance of caution. In these divided times, one thing is clear: America's political discourse has reached a new low. Or, as Carl might say, a new time.